Welcome to Jay and Laura TV, where we answer your questions about marriage and relationships.
And today we have two very similar questions. One is from a gentleman in North Carolina, and one is from a lady in Illinois. So we put them together because they kind of go along the same lines. Here's the first question. As we are retired and older, how do we make purposeful decisions for the next phase of our marriage? That's from North Carolina. Here's one from Illinois. Along the same lines, another question for you. Though you guys are not there yet,
Nope, we're not there yet.
What words of wisdom do you have that will help us continue to have a strong marriage in our 70s and 80s? You know, as I read these, I was quite jealous because I was like, dang, when are we going to retire? Never.
Never.
But here's, you know, our best friends are retired, and right now they are enjoying 3 wonderful weeks in Florida.
And we're very jealous.
I wish we could do that, yes. But I really look at retirement age as that age, that time, that season of life where you two get to spend time. You know, you've raised your kids, you've taken all that energy and all that time, you've worked hard, you've raised your family, and now you get to enjoy each other again. So a few things I would say to answer these questions. Number one, continue to play together, to continue to go on walks, play golf, whatever hobby it is you might have, maybe discover
Find a new hobby together.
Continue to date, and you have more time than the average couple who is not retired and who is still raising a family to go on a dinner date or to just cook dinner together and watch a movie at home, whatever it might be. And then third, remember that you are still a team and do things together as a team, whatever it might be, but continue to really work on your marriage. I think this is a fun season of life. I know we're not there yet. I look forward to when we do get there and are able to really have some fun, just the two of us.
Well, and a few more recommendations. Number one, don't stop attending marriage enrichment seminars, okay? There's always stuff you can learn, especially when you are putting yourself in a learning environment. So go and get involved in some marriage enrichment. It can't hurt you at all, and you will also be an inspiration for those of us that are a little further behind to see you there working on your marriage. It's very, very good. A couple other resources. Number one, in our book, Make Love Every Day, we devote an entire chapter on helping you focus your marriage, on how to really move forward to the next step. And for those of you that are in your 70s and 80s, it is about taking those next steps. If you're just retiring, it is about taking those next steps. And finally, this is something we are super excited about. In September, Laura and I are taking 16 couples. Okay, that's not 60, that's 16. 16 couples. And we're going to pour into those couples for an entire weekend. It's called Revel. We're doing it at the North Georgia mountains in the mountains of North Georgia at Windshape Retreat Center. And what we're going to do is we are going to help you recalibrate your life, refocus your life, and walk out of that weekend with a roadmap for your life. So if you are entering retirement, this is a perfect opportunity to come join us at Revel.
To answer that, how do we make purposeful decisions for the next phase of our marriage? We will help you do that.
Right. Maybe you've got a job change, and that would be a good opportunity for you to join us at Revel. Maybe you are now empty nesters, or maybe your kids have just come and one of you has had to leave the workforce, and so how are you adjusting to the kids in the house? Revel is a weekend for you if you're ready to put together a roadmap for your marriage. So, how do you do all this? How do you continue to have a strong marriage? Get involved with marriage enrichment seminars, read books, play together, remember you're a team. Basically, do the stuff that's gotten you this far, and you will have a successful marriage. Well, we are Jay and Laura LaFoon, and we are answering your questions on marriage and relationships.